What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. You too can be great. This is the Love and Hip Hop Miami most recent episode. What is it? Season 3. I think it's episode 5. I'm not sure. But the title is the title that they put on here. I don't remember. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now, y'all. I'm still waking up. I'm tired. But anyway, my thing is the particular episode that happened was a continuation of the fight that happened last week, where you got Sukihana, Hood Brat, Chameleon or Amelian, whatever her name is, and Nicki Natural going at it. And I'm thinking to myself, what in the ghetto mess? Is this shit scripted for real? Because this is how the shit played out. Last episode, we got Sukihana coming to confront Nicki Natural because she knows she stole her phone. Nicki Natural on her big ass mouth with them braces or whatever the hell is in her mouth, coming up to talk too damn much, not knowing her place, not knowing that she got all these people out here that don't like her ass because Hood Brat started this mess. Let's be clear here. She started this mess. In the beginning, she thought she was cool with Nicki Natural. When she realized that Trina wasn't fucking with her, she then created this facade of wanting to kind of advance her career by making Nicki Natural the enemy, thinking that it would align her with Trina. But bitch, God don't like ugly, because now the freaking tour is canceled because your ass is foul as fuck. Because her and Sukihana were going at it. She comes in and she did jump in. Nicki Natural said she got jump in. She did get jumped because Hood Rat threw a swing, trying to be big and buff, big and bad, talking about Nicki Natural was on social media saying all this fucked up shit about me. Bitch, you started it. You caused the fight between her and Sukihana because you ran your mouth when she was just having a conversation with you and having her personal opinion. You caused this mess because you wanted to be close to Trina when Trina told you that she did not see it for her. And now look where you're at. But while this is going on, you got Trina coming out the back with Joy. And Trina's going up to her talking about what's going on. Calm as hell, not really, she's not really phased. Nicki Natural is yelling, screaming in her face. So, of course, Trina's like, listen, you need to calm down, get yourself together. You're not going to be yelling at me in my face like this. I'm not the one who did this to you. And then she's walking away. Nicki calls her a bitch. And so she comes back like, I'm going to beat your ass. You see Joy in the corner taking off her shoes. She barely took them things off. You had the shoe dangling, like, I think she had like this little, this little cord, whatever string on the shoe buckle. And she was like pulling it, trying to go help her, Trina. In fact, this girl, Joy, did not ask a single question. She is with everything. She didn't ask Trina what happened. She didn't say, do you want my help? She was ready to go and attack Nicki Natural as soon as she heard Trina say, I will beat your ass. And I was all for it because I mean, Joy was with it. Anyway, you got Nicki now being escorted out because she didn't got picked, everybody picked a fight with her. They tried to jump her, snatched her wig, threw it in the pool. I don't know, was it whose wig that got snatched up? I don't know if it was Amelian or whatever, but she was trying to put that thing back on. Maybe it was Hood Brat, and it was just not, it was so ghetto ass mess here on this Love and Hip Hop Miami. It was lit as fuck. I enjoyed it, but it was ghetto as hell because you got Nicki Natural putting her little scarf on her head, trying to cover the fact that she didn't got her wig snatched on national television. And while she's out there, after that wig was taken and she found out her chain was messed up, it seems like there was a little bit of a cut. The fight may have continued outside and we didn't see it, but somehow the police got called. This heifer who's talking about I will beat the fuck out of everybody seemed to be the one to call the cops. Big and Bad called the cops because she got jumped, and she told the police that she got jumped. I don't know what repercussions came out of it or who, because it seemed like there were real cops that showed up. I don't think they faked the sirens. I just don't see it. But they came, and the scene cuts out. The next we got Briscoe giving us a little, monologue or whatever, story time, talking about how he messed up because he used to fuck around with his former girl, the love of his life, named Shello. And we see Shello later on in the episode, and she is so beautiful. This man had this lady, and he had the nerve to go and fuck around on her. Then he went to prison. She broke up with him. Now that he spent time in prison, I don't know why dudes would do the most fucked up shit you can, or girls or boys would do the most fucked up shit to you in a relationship. And then after they realize that there's nothing out there that's better for them, they're gonna come back and say, I'm sorry, I want to fix my family. You should have not even tested the waters and just trusted what you have, because now he got his kids who had difficulty adjusting when he went to prison. You got this lady who you felt was going to hold you down while you're behind bars, and now you want to come bring yourself back into her life and all the mess that you put her through. No. Anyway, we got Shay meeting up with her brother MJ. MJ decides that he wants to fix the situation with Shay and Amara. While Shay was talking to him, talking about he's my brother, he's got to pick me first, I'm his sister, blood, blah, blah, blah. You got Amara walking up, and Shay decides to give her a hug because she says she's not petty. Yes, you are petty, because this situation you had no right to be pissed off. And what kind of irked me is that Amara is so desperate to have somebody on her side now that she's a little bit skeptical about her decision to get rid of Julian, that she's willing to kind of just subject herself to bullshit. Because here she's sitting up here apologizing to Shay after Shay came to her event and fucked it up when she was supposed to be supporting her. Why are you the one apologizing to her for being petty and childish? But because you just want her back in your life, because you want all the people around you that you can have right now, so you don't go back to Julian and beg him to come back to you, because that was the person that you were technically friends with, as well as be having a manager relationship with him. You're having a hard time, and you got the two worst people on your side. MJ had the nerve to say, "Don't worry, you got us." In the music industry, what the fuck can you do for her? You are not known. We don't know who you are. And we found out later on in the episode that this man actually DM'd JoJo. It almost seems like he was trying to get whoever the hell he could get to get his ass on TV so he can promote himself. And he done fucked up Amara's relationship with her music manager without having a backup plan. So now you sit up here talking about you got us. What are you gonna do? Because we saw later on in the episode, Amara's the one doing everything for herself, and you say you got us? Us where? Amara should listen to her mama, because I feel like this was a bad decision on her part. I don't trust Julian. I don't think Julian is the best manager out there, but until you have a plan B, it's better for you to kind of like ride with the situation, protect yourself. MJ forced her out of this contract, and I feel like there's a tinge of jealousy there, because now she has no one, no manager. She's lashing onto MJ, who I don't think is trustworthy. She's now apologizing to Shay, who could snap at any moment, and she's trying to look for people to be on her side that she can trust, and she honestly felt like she could trust Julian, even if he reacts in a childish way, even if he decides to be petty and wants her master. For the most part, he's done what he could for her, and that was the kind of fucked up situation that she did. So this dynamic is not gonna work. I feel like by the next season, this situation is gonna be it's gonna be a hot ass mess. Then we got the next scene with Hood Brat meeting up with her boyfriend at Jump Park with her the kids that she's taking care of. I like that they showed her boyfriend in a good light, because he gave her some very crucial advice. If you're trying to advance your career, you add those eyelashes. You need to make sure that you can control yourself, because if you're trying to attach yourself to somebody's brand, we can't have some crazy person all the time who can't control themselves because somebody said something mean to you. You have to be able to handle yourself in a professional manner. What's wrong with walking away? So far as she don't touch you, you're the one who ran up to her and put your hand on her. If they want to walk away and let him keep talking. You even want to talk to blank air, talk to space, so be it. But you don't have to engage with somebody who's trying to taunt you, because now you've potentially lost a good opportunity for you, because you couldn't control yourself, because you were trying so hard to show Trina that you have her back, that you started a fight with your own former friend, and then because you showed up and you still wanted to show up and show out, you did the most by trying to jump her instead of having Sukihana and her deal with the situation with the phone. You attacked her, and now you're in the position to where you're about to lose what you did all this for in the first place, including your friend, bitch. Maybe this is karma, but the man gave you some great advice that you have to learn to control yourself. Then we got Prima Donna doing her diss track for real. I mean, it was a bop. She was doing a diss track against Jocelyn. She had somebody in the video snorting and stuff, holding her nose, and supposed to be Jocelyn in the video. And her lyric, like her rap, or her lyrics, I guess it's the term I would use even if it's rap, they are really good. Prima Donna, I didn't see it for her in the beginning, because from what I've seen so far and what I knew in the past, I don't know if I was a little bit skeptical about her. But when it comes to skill and talent and ambition and somebody working hard, she's multi-talented, because I'm hearing her right now, and it was pretty good. It wasn't bad, because Trick Daddy comes walking in and he tells her that he got played. He got bamboozled. He was literally set up by Joy, because she done brought somebody who in his mind is old as fuck and he wouldn't date because he wants young girls. I am so sorry. Trick Daddy is a well-known, legend in the music industry. He did a lot for a lot of people in coming out of Miami, trying to start their career. He's probably a good individual, but when it comes outside of that personality, when it comes to just face and face alone. Now, maybe there's some people out there, like Joy married him. She probably thought he was, attractive. There are people who date Flavor Flav and they find his face attractive. But for me, when it comes to certain people, I have my own taste. Maybe they may not like me either if they see me, but bitch, his face looks like checkers. Like you just pieced it together, almost like I don't know if y'all seen Van Helsing, the little creature that, you know, you took little parts and you put together. He is not such an attractive man to where he needs to be this fucking picky that he's sitting up here making fun of this woman at her age. And it's not that her age was too old. It's her age was the same age as him, and he don't date people that is the same age as him. He said, what the hell am I going to do with her? What else? What are you going to do with your, what's she going to do with you? Y'all are the same age. Y'all around the same age bracket. If you can't do nothing with her, she can't do nothing with you. What's the difference? He said he wants the young girls, the young girls that are younger, that he don't date girls that are the same age as him, that he just don't do that. I'm looking at him like, you are not in the position to be picky. All the money in the world and all the lights turned off cannot hide the fact that if I touched your face, you know, it'd be a bumpy road getting through it. So for you to sit here and talk about that lady that way, that's fucked up. Then we got Prima Donna's Reese for Jocelyn is on point. She said that she's been running from the devil, and if she associates with Jocelyn, the devil will catch up to her. I was like, damn. Prima Donna, I think that rapping would have been a good career for her because she has great puns. She's very, you know, she's very quick with her, you know, very quick. And I think that's good for somebody who is a rap artist because they need to be quick on their toes and they need to have little puns, little, you know, satire, all this stuff within their music that, you know, rhymes and stuff like that. So she does a good job in that regard. The next scene, we got Amara is now doing things for herself and she meets up with Trina. She sets up her little performance and she's talking to Trina. At this point, Amara decided to talk to Trina because she wants some validation. She was hoping, she either wants validation for the decision that she made, or she was hoping that Trina, if Trina could reconcile her relationship with Julian, then maybe there's a chance for her. She's trying to either justify the decision she made with getting rid of Julian or find an outlet to go back to Julian because she is now realizing that it is difficult to plan your show, set everything up, find the venue, make sure that everything is set up in the background and all you got to do is show up and perform. She's now realizing maybe some of the things that Julian had done for her that she didn't have to worry about, and she's realizing how hard it is, and now she's second guessing herself because why? MJ convinced her ass to leave her contract and she didn't have a backup plan. The fuck? Amara is stupid at this point. I love her. I think she's talented, but I think that she is listening to the wrong person instead of following her heart. She's trying to listen to what everybody else is telling her instead of making decisions for herself. She thinks she's making decisions for herself, but she's not. She's not. Then we got Briscoe meeting up with the love of his life, Cello. After 12 years of a relationship and the mother of his son, he is now fresh out of prison, and then he wants to fix things with her, and he's hoping that she would take him back because he wants his family. Of course, she sits down. Of course, you can tell there's love there. Of course, he's trying to, you know, look at her, trying to see, you know, to see if he can, like, get her in bed, you know, to look at her like, I want you, you so fine, da-da-da-da-da, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking, did she have some plastic surgery done in her face? Because she's beautiful, but she looks like one of those people that were made up. You know, like you know, she has some surgery done too. Could be possible, but she may be naturally pretty. I don't know. But they're talking, and he basically does this selfish move. I want you to be in my life because you're the best thing for me. It is not about you, selfish. So from what we saw, he cheated on her. He dogged her out. He did a lot of things to her that she had to get over and she had to work with. And then when he went to prison, he's expecting her to have his back. And then he's coming back out. And now he's trying to figure out how to fix his family. But when you hurt somebody to the extent, maybe they don't want to take you back. But in this case, it seems like she's going to cave. Because she said, I want to take the time to figure it out for myself. But the door is still open. Bitch, she going to take him back. This relationship's going to go back together. He knows this. So he's just going to be patient until it happens. Then we got the next scene, Hood Brat's eyelashes and Trina meet up. Hood Brat is now trying to convince Trina to have the tour because she canceled it after the whole ghetto brawl happened outside with, you know, Sukiana and all the rest of the people. So she decided to talk to Trina and explain her part. But with everything Trina's been going through after her mom deceased and trying to set this up and trying to move her career, trying to find a team, all this stuff that she's trying to do, she really cannot afford to have anybody in her space who's going to fuck up her brand while she's still building back up to where it was. So she basically shuts her brass down, tell her, hey, listen, whatever the hell was been happening with you and Nicki Natural, you got to learn to control yourself. The same thing her man told her, and let her know that the tour is over. All the stuff that you did, starting to fight with Nicki Natural, causing, you know, because you're trying to have my back, doing all these excess stuff that you really didn't need to do, it all didn't work out your way because God don't like ugly. So get over it. You lost a tour. Then we got Amara meeting up with JoJo. Now, I don't know if Amara was being sneaky meeting up with JoJo because Shay got mad at her for associating with JoJo, who Shay doesn't trust. And y'all remember JoJo went back and started dating Pleasure P after Shay was done with him, but Shay still had feelings for him. So Amara wasn't supposed to be dealing with JoJo. That's what she told Shay. But now she needs people on her side. She wants somebody to keep telling her that everything she's doing is the right decision. And she feels like JoJo's going to be a yes man or yes woman. So she goes to meet up with JoJo. And JoJo's titties in the confessional where they run into Freedom, the things were sagging. Where is her bra? Girl, your titties are not the ones that do not need to be. You need to put on a bra, a push-up one with padding that will have it sit right up, because what we're looking at on national television, bitch, is not appealing. Oh my God. But she sits down and they're talking. And Amara basically lets her know that the way she handled her when she came to her opening, especially because she had extended the invite to her in the first place, wasn't right, and that she apologizes for it. And JoJo takes the time to say, you know what, MJ also hit me up in my DMs a long time ago, way before you. And Amara's looking at her, look with the expression like, why the fuck did I come here? Because I didn't want to know this type of information. But Amara wanting to have her in her life, Shay in her life, Trina and everybody else is going to co-sign the decision she made, is desperate to fix the situation with JoJo. So what she do? She says, JoJo, I think you need to meet with Shay. Y'all need to talk it out. But Shay is a very vengeful, petty, vindictive individual. She does not let things go, and that's the reason why her ass is single. Because she's not too ugly to where she can't find a man. And seems like she's dating the Caesar from Black Ink Crew right now. So it's the problem of keeping a man. And your character is what keeps the man. And if you don't have a good character, after he's done with you and the fun honeymoon phase is over, he gonna leave you. And so now you got Amara trying to get JoJo and Shay to meet up, but JoJo don't want that smoke. Then we got the next scene. Oh my God. The scene that popped up. At first, when I looked at it, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I saw ass shaking. I saw ass clapping. I saw some twerking. I saw some booty ass shorts. And I was just like, okay, is this a video that somebody's shooting? Is this Sukihana's video? What's going on? But then we see Saucy Santana's face up on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and I'm thinking to myself, is he the new cast member next to Bobby and everybody else? Because we didn't see him in the preview. Are they going to make him an official cast member starting next season? Because it seems like they're introducing him for a trial run. And he started out by introducing us to his twerk skills, because I've seen his videos on Instagram, and oh my God, he moves his ass a lot better than mine. For real, because I can't do half the shit he was doing on that video. But they kind of show some of the stuff that he did in his work, and some of the stuff that he's done as far as music-wise goes. So he's here. He knows Sukihana, and you know Sukihana and A Million, and you got Hood Brat joining the group, and Hood Brat is letting them know that she talked to Trina, and Trina is canceling the tour, and she wants them to figure out what they can do to make the tour happen again, because obviously she feels like this is her big break and she messed it up too much. But all of them are going to blame Nikki Natural for the reaction that Trina has had. Hood Brat is not going to accept the responsibility that she started this whole thing, and Sukihana is not going to accept the responsibility that she walked up to Nikki Natural because she wanted to check her when she didn't have to. You can't just walk up to somebody and he said, she said type shit. You can't do that. You don't have to check every damn body. Mind your business. People can have their opinion without you doing stupid shit. But now, this particular episode was on 10. I was watching the whole time. I was into it. And then we see the next episode or so, and it seems like Trick got arrested for a whole lot of shit and then some. I'm thinking, well, damn. I feel like Trick is going through a personal life situation right now going on. Since he lost Joy, I don't know what's been going, because it seems like he's doing this with the spiral. He seems chill, but I don't know what he did that would make Joy want to, do y'all know what he did that makes Joy want to divorce him so bad? Because he seems like he wants that girl, and because he's not getting that girl, everything that could go wrong, go wrong. This man just got arrested, and apparently he was, he was allegedly intoxicated, so we don't know what the hell is going on. But I feel like there's something that we're missing. And maybe you guys saw something, I don't know, but let me know. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Let me know what you think about this episode, because I thought it was entertaining as hell. I am going to post Love and Hip Hop New York, because that one was also entertaining too as well, because we got lingeries going left, and Yandy finally getting out of character and showing us that she can throw hands when it's time and when it's needed, and she'll be patient until she just can't take it anymore, then she's going to react. So I'm going to talk about it. Love y'all. Bye.